We are now on Proverbs chapter 6, warnings against foolish acts. This is for me. My son, don't promise to pay for what your neighbor owes. Don't agree to pay a stranger's bill. Don't be trapped by what you have said. Don't be caught by the words of your mouth. Instead, my son, do something to free yourself. Don't fall into your neighbor's hands. Go until you can't go anymore. Don't let your neighbor rest. Don't let your eyes go to sleep. Don't let your eyelids close as a deer frees itself from a hunter. Free yourself as a bird frees itself from a trapper. Free yourself. You people who don't want to work, think about the ant. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander. It has no leader or ruler, but it stores up its food in summer. It gathers its food at harvest time. You lazy people, how long will you lie there? When will you get up from your sleep? You might sleep a little or take a little nap. You might even fold your hands and rest. Then you would be poor as if someone had robbed you. I think I'm going to cry. You would have little as if someone had stolen from you. An evil troublemaker goes around saying twisted things with his mouth. He winks with his eyes. He makes signals with his feet. He motions with his fingers. His plans are evil, and he has lies in his heart. He is always stirring up fights. Trouble will catch up with him in an instant. He will suddenly be destroyed, and nothing can save him. There are 6 things the Lord hates. In fact, he hates 7 things. Let's pay attention to this part. The Lord hates proud eyes, a lying tongue, and hands that kill those who aren't guilty. He also hates hearts that make evil plans and feet that are quick to do evil. He hates any witness who pours out lies and anyone who stirs up conflict in the community. I have broken one of those, actually, and that scares me. I hope I am forgiven, I really do. A warning against committing adultery. No, this isn't for me. But my son, keep your father's command. Don't turn away from your mother's teaching. Always tie them on your heart. Put them around your neck. When you walk, they will guide you. When you sleep, they will watch over you. When you wake up, they will speak to you. Your father's command is like a lamp. Your mother's teaching is like a light. And whatever instructs and corrects you leads to life. It keeps you from your neighbor's wife. It keeps you from the smooth talk of a woman who commits adultery. Don't hunger in your heart after her beauty. Don't let her eyes capture you. A prostitute can be brought for only a loaf of bread, but another man's wife haunts your very life. You can't shovel fire into your lap without burning your clothes. You can't walk on hot coals without burning your feet. It's the same for anyone who has sex with another man's wife. Anyone who touches her will be punished. People don't hate a thief who steals to fill an empty stomach. Yeah, I've never had anything against somebody who steals food, to be honest with you. That's pretty desperate. And I mean, unless you're actually starving to death, you can't say anything. But when he is caught, he must pay 7 times as much as he stole. It may even cost him everything he has. A man who commits adultery has no sense. Anyone who does it destroys him. He will be beaten up and dishonored. His shame will never be wiped away. Jealousy stirs up a husband's anger. He will show no mercy when he gets even. He won't accept any payment. He won't take any money, no matter how much he is offered. We're done that chapter, but I want to say one thing. if you know that people are going through that struggle where they're not getting food and they're going without, share. If you have it, share with them. That's what we should be doing. And when you read the New Testament, you see that we're supposed to help others and love them and give to them. And even if we're broke, we can give in other ways, right? Lending ear, care, kindness. There are several different ways to help others out. But if you see somebody starving, help them. They shouldn't have to steal. There are like free pantries in our city, and anybody can go to them and take some food out, and that way they're not starving. There are churches that make meals every single day for people to go eat. And churches will help out people that are starting out that have nothing, even furniture and clothing. We not only have a food bank, but they're so swamped, that these churches reach out and do all this stuff too. But there are good people around the city that also do all these things as well. It's not just churches, it's actual people that are Christians, and they do, maybe even non-Christians do this stuff. But I'm just saying, reach out and help others the way you can. I'm not rich either. This background isn't even real. It just looks nice. I like the rustic look. But anyways, no. But this is a perfect example. Like, we're not supposed to steal, but this is the Old Testament, and I'm looking at the New, and I say that we should be helping others when it comes to that. When it says, don't hate a thief who steals to fill his stomach, then all of a sudden it says, but when he gets caught, he has to pay 7 times as much as what he stole. It may even cost him everything he has. That's the way it is, I guess. But I've seen it happen to people who stole food and they get in big trouble for it. And it's like, well, you know what? Maybe we should be helping people out more. And they shouldn't have to go out and do something like that, Now, there are people who steal right from your yards, your cars, your homes. I don't know if that mostly is a drug-related thing, that they're desperate enough that they need to trade things in order to get what they want. One time I saw a girl so drugged up walking down the street. She had an empty basket in her hand, and she was going to everybody's gardens and pulling flowers out and plants and filling her basket. She looked high as a kite. And I'm not going to say that I didn't feel bad for her, because I did, but it was wrong for her to do that. But I don't even think she knew what she was doing. She just was like happy to go flower shopping for free, I know it is sad, but neighbor noticed, and she's outside watching her trying to steal her I forget what they're called, hens and chicks or something like that they grow every year. She's going, what are you doing? Don't take them, put them back. But there were so many of them in her garden, like, give her a few, make her day. But that's just me. It's just the way I am. I don't know. Anyway, we've had things stolen from us too. Things are replaceable. People aren't. So, anyways, I'm just gonna do Psalms next, and maybe I'll use a different background. Maybe not. See you in a bit.